Let's talk calories. I saw a post recently on social media which was very clever. It had 1600 calories, first of all, in 3 big meals throughout the day, and then it divided them between smaller meals and snacks. And often people are prescribed calorie levels or meal plans to eat. But the thing that strikes me is we're humans. Our hunger will fluctuate. How we feel each day will fluctuate. How active we are will fluctuate. So locking ourselves into these regimented ways of eating won't serve us well. Maybe one day you wake up and you're not feeling as hungry and you want to eat a smaller breakfast. Maybe you just want one boiled egg and a tiny piece of toast. The next day you may want to have a bigger bowl of oatmeal and lots of fresh fruit. Maybe another day you feel like having bacon and eggs for breakfast. Maybe at lunchtime you are able to go out for lunch with colleagues, socially distanced, and have a really nice, slow cooked meal, and it's maybe a little bit larger than you'd planned it to be. That's okay. The next day you have a quick sandwich that you'd packed in the morning. So you get the idea. Maybe one day you went on a really big hike on the weekend and you walked a good few miles up and down hills, and you came home and you were much more hungry than usual and you had a larger evening meal. So we're not robots, and our body can compensate for varying levels of calories that we put into it. Calories are simply a measure of the energy value of a food when they measure it in a lab, in an indirect calorimeter. So I can never say that well. So give yourself flexibility with your eating. Listen to your hunger and fullness and trust it. Sure, we're humans, we're complex, and emotions come into play too. So if you're feeling very stressed and you're using food as a coping mechanism and kind of eating more than usual, maybe take a pause and find other coping mechanisms along with that. Don't let that be your only one. It's much more nuanced, much more complicated than following a strict meal plan, and sometimes they can be a little bit too low and may not truly satisfy you. There's some food for thought.